So today, let's learn about the canopy. Okay? The canopy, page 6. All right. Okay, here we go. So before we read the words, let's look at the pictures. Think about what it reminds us of. Do we have any wonders? Do we have any questions? And what do we notice, right? Okay, like here we notice that there are lots of leaves, and that's the tree trunk, and it must be really, really high up in the air, and that's the sky right there. Oh, wait a second. Is that a frog? Wait, I'm confused. Are you confused? I thought frogs need to live like on the forest floor where there's water. Don't they need water? How can a frog live up in the air in the canopy? It's very interesting. And what are these plants? Is this a flower or a plant? Is this a flower that's connected to the tree? It might be. It looks like a flower, huh? Yeah? I'm not quite sure what they are. Okay. Oh, I see this. Looks like berries, doesn't it? I wonder if those are berries that people can eat. Or do you think those are berries that only animals can eat, and if humans eat them, we might get sick? I'm not sure. What a beautiful flower. Yeah. I wonder if this flower is something that is considered food for animals. Remember when we talked about the farm? And humans eat flowers, right? We eat broccoli and we eat cauliflowers, and those are flowers from a plant. So I wonder if this is not just beautiful flowers on a tree, but I wonder if that's food for animals in the canopy. Oh, look who's here. Wow, what do you notice about these monkeys? Yeah, I noticed their long tails, and look at long arms. They're swinging from tree to tree, huh? I wonder if these monkeys ever see the forest floor, or since they live up in the trees in the canopy, do they ever go down to the understory, or do they ever walk down on the forest floor? I don't know. Those are some things that I'm wondering. And look at this friend here. Look at, he's so cute. He's got a smile on his face. Yeah. Does he remind you of the animals from our poem? Yep. He looks like the sloth, doesn't he? Yeah. He's hanging upside down. I wonder if he's just playing around. All right. So, are you ready to read and find out more about the canopy? Good. Now, this time as we're reading, I want you to pay attention to any new learning, okay? Any new information that you didn't know before. And as Miss Boo is reading and you learn something new, you're like, aha, I never knew that. Or what? That's what really happened? Or, oh my gosh, that is for real? Like, I never knew that. I never knew that, right? Those are always our brain tell us that it's something new that we didn't know before that we know now, okay? So when you hear something new, some new learning, what do? We make that L and we tell our brain, right? This is some new learning. Okay, file it in your brain. All right, so here we go. The canopy. The jungle is wet and warm year-round. All year round? If it's wet all year round, this must be a place that rains a lot. Do you think so? How else can it get wet year round? Like, we can't go in there and spray it with a hose. So this must be a very rainy place, kind of like Hawaii. Hawaii is kind of wet year round, and Hawaii has lots of jungles. Yeah. It is a good place for plants to grow. Tall trees grow close together. Their leafy tops form a giant canopy, like an umbrella, over the forest floor. That's right. So if we think back to this picture over here, right? The trees grow so close together that they look like they're connected. And they look like you're able to go from one tree to the next by following the branches out. Maybe the branches touch each other. Yeah, it looks really dense. It looks like you can't even look in between the trees because there's so many leaves and so many branches on that canopy. Plants live in the canopy because it gets lots of sunlight. And plants love sun, right? So, oh, it must be nice up there in the canopy with sunlight coming through. It's nice and bright. You probably get the breeze. I think I want to live in the canopy. Many kinds of air plants grow there. Air plants? Air plants? What are air plants? Don't plants need to be in the dirt to grow? Or do plants not need dirt? No, they don't need the soil, huh? They need the nutrients that's in the soil, but maybe you can find nutrients somewhere else. So I'm still wondering, what are air plants? When it rains, the leaves of some air plants act as cups to trap rainwater. Okay. We're going to stop for a second and we're going to use our visualization skills. Okay? So, let's see. When it rains, I want you to imagine the rain coming down. The leaves of some air plants act as cups. What do cups look like? They look like this, don't they? So, this plant has leaves that probably grow in a shape that looks like this. And then the rain comes down and the water gets trapped inside. Wait a second, if water gets trapped inside, is that how, did we just answer our question? Is that how frogs are able to live in the canopy? Because, oh, these must be the air plants. They look like cups. Here, the leaves, see right here? So the frogs live in the air plants, and the air plants act like cups, and then they collect the water like it's a little pond. I understand now. Yeah. When it rains, the leaves of some air plants act as cups to trap rainwater. Then the leaves become swimming pools for frogs and salamanders. That's true, isn't it? Isn't that cool? I think that's so cool. So these plants, air plants, grow on branches and trunks of trees. So these are air plants, and they don't need soil. They just need another tree or branches of a tree, and look at, they just kind of hug themselves and grow off of the tree. Pretty cool. Many animals live in the canopy because food is easy to find there. Monkeys make their homes there. Monkeys eat the leaves, flowers, nuts, and fruits that grow high up in the trees. So this might be monkey food. It's a beautiful flower to us, but to the monkeys, this might be their food. There is so much to eat in the treetops that some monkeys never set foot on the ground. Whoa! So these monkeys don't even know what dirt looks like. They don't even know what the ground looks like. They don't even know what the forest floor looks like. They live all their lives swinging from tree to tree in the canopy. These monkeys use their long arms and tails to swing from one tree branch to another. Would you want to live in the canopy all your life and never come down to the forest floor? I don't know. Maybe if there's enough food to eat and place for me to play, like swing around, maybe I don't have to go to the forest floor. One of the slowest animals in the world, the sloth, also makes its home in the treetops. A sloth spends most of its time hanging upside down in a tree. Just like that. I wonder why it likes to hang upside down. It's kind of weird, huh? But he looks so heavy. Have you ever hung upside down for a long time? It's hard to hold on. So, maybe that's why he's got strong arms and strong claws right there. I'm not sure. A sloth spends most of its time hanging upside down in a tree. It even sleeps upside down. Whoa! What if when it sleeps, doesn't the muscles in the hands get tired and it'll relax and he'll fall off the branch? I guess he doesn't do that, huh? If a sloth does come down to the ground, it cannot walk on its feet. It must move by dragging itself with its hands. That's why it's so slow. Okay, I want you to visualize again. If you are a sloth and you're coming down from the tree branch down to the forest floor, okay? Can you stand up? No, you can't. You would have to drag yourself using your front two arms, okay? And you'll have to pull yourself against the ground to move. Is that pretty slow or pretty fast? That's super slow, huh? That's why the sloth is one of the slowest creatures in the world. A three-toed sloth sleeps 19 hours a day. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of hours. Can you imagine that? Do you know how many hours there are in a day? There are 24 hours in a day, okay? And if he sleeps 19 hours, how many hours is he actually awake? So shake it up, say 19. Okay, ready? Let's count up. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. How many hours is a sloth actually awake? 5 hours a day. And the rest of the time he is... Can you imagine being awake only 5 hours? You won't be able to get too many things done, will you? All right, so I want you to get down on the floor and I want you to drag yourself along the forest floor like a sloth. And as you're doing that, I want you to tell me 3 things you have learned about the canopy. Okay? I'm a sloth. Can I walk on my feet when I'm on the ground? No, I have to drag myself. So are you being a sloth, dragging yourself? Drag yourself. Oh, I'm not going very far, am I? This is gonna take a long, long time to get anywhere. That's why sloths are so slow.